So today we are actually on location. We are in WCEI studios in Easton, Maryland.
Field trip!
It is a field trip. This is my good buddy Matt Spence, and I can't tell you how excited that I am to have him as part of the team. Why don't you just tell everybody a little bit about who you are? Who's Matt Spence?
I've been at WCEI for 9 years now.
Oh my
Hard
gosh.
to believe it, but
Yeah.
I've been on the morning show most of that 9-year time, and have always enjoyed playing the music, and actually, believe it or not, mixing the music has always been sort of my favorite part about it, and providing hopefully some entertainment for people. So I always enjoyed that
Sure.
out of everything.
Tell me a little bit about, like, I know you're here at WCEI, you also work at Winks, so you're doing the morning show here, you're doing afternoon at Winks. People that don't understand, First Media Radio owns both of the stations, and both are located in the same building.
Yeah, I don't
pretty
get
much.
2 paychecks.
No, that kind of stinks. But anyhow, tell me a little bit about, it also says on your title, your programming director.
Yeah.
What's program director?
People often wonder how that music comes together, what you hear throughout the course of the day. Does the DJ pick the music, or is it pre-programmed? And 99% of the time it is pre-programmed, and the program director is the person that sort of decides which songs are going to play, and there's it's a lot more complicated than a lot of people might realize. And the program director, it's their job to make sure it all flows smoothly and seamlessly throughout the day. So you've got that, you've got the music, plus the actual content of what is expected of the DJs on the air.
One of the coolest things to me was when I first came here to start working, and Matt and I co-hosted the morning show together. He was a person that I had just so much respect for because of his ability with logistics and the timing of things. And a lot of people don't realize how much goes on during the morning show. You've got somebody on hold waiting to do a phone interview. You've got somebody in the studio doing an interview. You've got to make sure that the weather's on at a certain time, the traffic at a certain time, and still play music and still have a good time on the air. And I think that translates really well to somebody's wedding reception, just kind of keeping everything on track. You agree with me?
Yeah, people have told me that I'm a good multitasker, and I think that's what this has created, having to say the right things, and you do the interview, and you remember that you have to do the traffic report, and just through experience more than anything else, it's definitely 5 different things going on at one time, and it throws some people for a loop. But you're right, when you're at the wedding and you've got the music playing, but you got to know what's coming next. Like, are we going to cut the cake next? And is the champagne glass filled? And let's not start doing that before the glasses are filled. And you're managing all these different things, and it definitely comes into play in both areas.
Sure. I mean, that was something, coming in as a newbie at the radio station, that was just something that, like, right away, that very first time when I met you, it was like, wow, I had like the ultimate respect for your ability to multitask and to keep everything organized. And I know that at your wedding reception, you're going to realize the same thing. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes. I mean, the music is only a very small portion of what the DJ is responsible for. It's all the behind the scenes stuff that you're going to leave, and your guests are going to leave saying, wow, it was the best night ever, just because of the flow of the event.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about you personally. I mean, your Social Security number. No, not your Social Security, but tell me about your life. And
well, I am married to my wife Christina, and we live in Trapp, and we stay involved in the community and pretty busy with work and things like that. And we're just everyday folks. We like to go out and do things, and go to the movies, and go out and eat dinner and things like that. And of course, be involved with so many different things happening here on the Mid-Shore.
Sure. It's funny that you say we're normal folks, because but I'm serious. Like, there's a perception, like, especially with me moving here from the Baltimore area to the Eastern Shore. When I first heard you on the radio, in my mind, it's kind of, when you hear somebody on the radio, they're like, in your mind, you start to think, well, they're a celebrity, and then I meet you, and I'm like, it's just a normal, regular, everyday guy, but on the radio, he's a superstar.
Yeah, we watch American Idol, we sit down, watch a movie, just like everybody else. I put my pants on the same way.
Yes, one leg at a time, right? Well, we would love to talk with you more about your wedding, so if there's any questions that you have, please don't be shy. Give us a call. I'd love to talk to you. Matt, as you can see, is a normal, everyday guy. He's a friendly guy, and he would love to talk to you, too. Thank you so much for listening.